Hey, Clay team, it's Dylan here. Perhaps I'm speaking to you directly, George. We'll find out shortly, I suppose. I reached out to you a few months ago, and what you had said to me is people that are most successful in this role are typically people that have played with the platform. And you could have set me out on a task to say, go build something interesting. And so when I was thinking about what would be interesting or unique, I tried to think about it from Clay's perspective. And I guess what would be unique or interesting is probably something that expands the repertoire, the tools that are available within Clay. Tried to think about the value proposition of Clay and perhaps underserved parts of the platform. There is a tool called V0, which is Vercel's UI prototyping tool. What I kind of recognize is that local businesses dread website revamps. What I built with Clay is a 2-button click AI makeover, Clay being the engine of it all. When I drilled in further, what I recognize is that, dental clinics are businesses that make a ton of money, but don't necessarily have developer talent. Looking through the stock integrations that were available within Clay, Google Maps API enrichment, what I was able to find is local businesses in an area. I got their website as well as their address and their rating reviews, etc. What I did then was actually create a lightweight Node.js server that uses Puppeteer to log in and authenticate in my V0 account. It then drafts a prompt which collects the website URL from Clay, dynamically prompts V0 to redesign this website. I offer a system prompt that fits into accessibility and SEO modern web practices. Basically, I set V0 off, and when it's completed, it pings a webhook within Clay to update the row. In that webhook page, I'm monitoring the API, and once it pings me at the webhook, I then use the write to table enrichment to associate the ID of the job with the row in our Clay table right here, and it updates the URL. How I see it is that support could easily resolve site refresh queries in one reply, and go-to-market engineers could try to upsell on API minutes or API calls to V0. I'm more than happy to open source the server and to write the help center articles, something I'd be happy to do. With that, I think it's time to jump into a quick little demo of the tool. As you can see, I've queried 10 businesses, dental clinics within the Vancouver, British Columbia area where I'm situated. Here, there's not a lot of West Coast people on the product support team at Clay, so more than happy to help fill that need and maybe take some of the load off the East Coast team. Let's dive into an example. I'm going to show you a current design that's been done. Great. So there you have it. What I'm going to do now is get Clay to do it for us. Let's query our API. Let's send a post request. This is Puppeteer being launched. So Puppeteer has been launched. If we go look at our server, we recognize, okay, we started the Puppeteer job API, handed off this job ID, authenticating, looking for text area, trying to prompt, looking for submit button, clicking submit, URL immediately after submit. So the tool then sits and waits asynchronously for a stable URL. Once it has it, it hangs our webhook table over here. And as you can see, the job is done. Here's the associated ID, no errors, so that's great. If we go and click look up single row, it finds that URL, and there we have it. So this will still be running, but it is off to the races. And our job here is essentially done. V0 is complete with its redesign. It seems to be that this text here is appearing white. It's unfortunate with a white background. Testimonials, visit our office, it gets the correct URL. Yes, okay, perfect. So super well done. Obviously, there's a few issues that would need to be fixed in V1, such as this white text appearing on the white background. I also think that these could be made to be more like navigation and a little bit popping a little bit bigger. So there's definitely some lumps, but there you have it. A brand new vision for what a company's website could look like in about 5 minutes time and with the click of 2 buttons. Like I said, thank you for your time. You have a great day.